It's Perpy Nerpy, and today I'm going to give y'all 5 cosplay tips that I will give y'all that I think is very helpful and insightful for beginner cosplayers such as myself. I've been cosplaying for like a good little while now, for a good maybe like 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe. Um, but I really just like my cosplaying journey really skyrocketed. I'd say like more so like last year to now, kind of, and like I'm doing a lot more. So yeah, tune in and take some notes if you feel that what I'm saying is noteworthy and that can help you. Cause that's the whole point. All right, I'm gonna get straight into it. Number one, this is very important. Try to use what you already have in your wardrobe. Use what you have in your closet. As a beginner, you probably don't want to spend over $50 on a cheap cosplay with bad quality on Amazon. Now, sometimes you can find some good hidden gems on there, but 9 times out of 10, the quality might not look the best on Amazon. Like they'll give you like a cheap little polyester anime set with like cheap little buttons that might like come off if you move too much in it. So it might not be like the best, but I'd say as a beginner, go in your wardrobe, go in your closet, look at the character you're trying to cosplay, and see what you can do and put together to fit the criteria of the character that you're trying to cosplay as. Try to make it your own. Make it your own style with the cosplay as well. You know, and I think that's what a lot of people like about cosplayers is that they'll cosplay a character but put their own twist to it, and there's like people like, oh my gosh, like did you see so and so and they did this with their hair, or they, and it makes it cool and it makes it different because it's you. Yes, you're cosplaying as a character, but you yourself is also like a big deal, you know. So put your little personality into it, put a twist in it. And if you're not like the type to really want to do extra stuff like that, or you don't really want to be different, you just want to just do the cosplay, then of course, Amazon is always an option. Or if you know any local small businesses that of people who are selling cosplays, outfits and accessories and all that, and wigs, go for it. I always love supporting small businesses, good quality small businesses that put their heart into what they do. I love that. So if you know people like that, if you have friends that's doing that, 100% do that. But if you're just trying to start somewhere and just get a look together, get a cosplay together, I'd say go in your wardrobe, look at the character you're trying to do, and just put an outfit together. Put an outfit together that you don't think is too hard. Or you can just go shopping, buy said clothes that you think would fit with the character, because that's what I do. Sometimes that's what I did. Like for example, I did a Chowder cosplay not too long ago. I'm gonna put a picture on here so you guys can see. I did a Chowder cosplay. I went on Amazon. I got the little shirt and the gown that he has. Now, what was different that I put my twist on, I didn't have the Chowder hat. I was looking all over the place. I was looking on Etsy, Amazon, but I didn't really like the material of it, and you had to or I didn't really know anyone that could make it in the price that I was comfortable in spending, and I had kind of like a time crunch. So, but at the time I was like, you know what? I have purple hair that's the same color as Chowder, and I can do something with this. So I literally used my own hair to make it look like it was Chowder's hat, and people loved it. It blew up on my TikTok. I got so many comments about it, and a lot of cosplayers are like, "Yo, this is awesome! I never seen a black cosplayer do that, with their hair for Chowder." So that made me feel good inside. I was like, "Oh my gosh, cool!" I was able to put my own little spin on something that caught people's attention, and as a beginner cosplayer, that really made me feel really good, because I was like, wow, I got all these other cosplayers saying I did a good job, and they had a good following too. So that stuff was really important. Another example, I recently just did a catnap cosplay. Literally all I did was went in my closet, got a little purplish sweater. It's got some little nightgown shorts because catnap, you know. And I just made the only thing I actually had to like craft myself was the little moon crescent that he had, and I already had these purple cat ears, and I just did my makeup, and that was it. Literally, that was it. I didn't have like any paws or any like. I had like a little purple tail that I added in the end, but even still, like even with that, people were still able to tell, hey, that's catnap. And I was uh, told to like do a catnap cosplay because I wore like the same shirt in the previous video, and they're like, oh, is that catnap cosplay? You look like catnap. I was like, oh, okay. So yes, I just used what I had in my closet, or I just went out and purchased it, and I was able to make it my own somehow, and people loved it. And yeah, that's all that matters. As long as people can tell what character you're cosplaying as, or if you feel comfortable in what you're wearing, you feel confident, and if you're a crafty person and you love fashion, you love dressing up, I'd say this is the best option for you. Because not everyone likes to just go on Amazon, put on something, and sometimes it don't fit well. Sometimes it just don't really look right because of how they make it. Make it your own. Don't be afraid to just put something together. Don't underestimate your abilities to do that. Go for it. Try it out. I think you'll really like it. Alright, number 2. Be yourself. Do not be afraid of negative comments, or do not be afraid of people judging you. It is gonna happen. Like some people might just be like, oh, like what is that? Like you still cosplay? Da da da. Don't even pay that any mind. There's so many people, grown adults, that cosplay, that are popular, that people look up to, that they make bank from doing what they do. Don't even that don't matter. That don't matter. Like literally, like you're cool. Like you're the coolest in the room. I feel like if you're a cosplayer, like especially like if you really put your heart into what you do, what people say don't matter. Like I had to learn that. I had to learn that because I was like, dang, I really want to cosplay, but I'm scared of people judging me. Like who cares? Like, and if you live that way, or if you feel that way all the time, it's like you'll miss out on so much opportunities. Like do what you want to do. Do not worry about what people have to say or what they think about you, because they are the lame ones. They are the lame ones, for sure. Like, don't even think about that. Literally, like, it's just they're just hateful people, and just you're doing what you love. You're getting people commenting on your videos, liking your videos, telling you, hey, that looks cool. And you have one little hate comment saying, oh, well, what is that? Like, you still cosplay? Like, that's, like, okay. Look at them. Like, what are they doing? What videos they got that's blowing up? Or what videos they got that has attention? Oh, okay. And even if your video's not, like, blowing up yet, like, it will. Especially if you're really passionate about what you do. And if you're not worried about the views and the comments and stuff, and you just want to post to get it out there, and if you have like that 1 or 2 faithful commenter, or 2 faithful likers on your post, then so be it. Just have fun. That's all it is. Have fun. Don't worry about what people have to say. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Be you. Have fun. Like, it does not matter. Tip number 3. Do not compare your cosplays to other people, especially when you're a beginner. You're just gonna look at, now if you want to use that as inspiration and like motivation to do what they do, and like just motivation to help you get there, cool. But don't look at someone's cosplay that has millions of views and like has millions of comments or whatever, and just don't look like, that's not gonna, everybody's cosplay is probably gonna look different. Especially if, what I was saying previously, if they add their own twist to it, if they have their own swag, their own style, if they add it to the character, it's gonna look different. Don't worry about it. You put what you did into your own cosplay. You put the effort, the creativity, You put things together, made it your own. Don't worry about what someone else's cosplay looks like. Because if you have a following and all that, people are going to still like what you put together. People are going to like your photos. It's still going to be cool. Don't be discouraged. Don't feel like, oh, well, my cosplay is not as good as so and so, so maybe I shouldn't. You can use it as motivation, inspiration, but don't get discouraged. I used to do that. Like, I would go and like, I don't think, like, dang, hers looks so cool. I don't think I could. You know, just do what you want. Like, own it. I'm gonna keep saying it. Own it. You are a beginner. Doesn't mean that you're any less than anybody. Doesn't mean that your cosplay isn't gonna be as good as anyone else. Just vibe. Just vibe. Have fun. Don't get discouraged from what other people are doing. Just be motivated. Be inspired. Don't bring yourself down. We don't do that here. You're doing just fine. Alright, so we got tip number 4. Now this is very crucial and very important to understand and know. Okay? How you look, your skin color, and your body type does not define the quality of your cosplay. It does not determine the quality of your cosplay, like, at all. Like, you can look how you want to look and still the cosplay. You can have all these piercings. Like, I have like 12 piercings on my face. Or just not on my face, but 12 piercings on me in general. I still cosplay. How you look does not matter. Skin color does not matter. It shouldn't matter. But, however, me as a black woman in the cosplay world, can be a little difficult, because you can cosplay as a character, just scroll in the comments and you'll just see a whole bunch of negative comments or racist comments, and just like, dang. Thankfully, I've never gotten that, but there are a lot of black cosplayers, people of color, that go through that. Like, they just cosplay like Naruto or Goku, and it's like, oh, like, y'all already know. Like, it's negative and it's not cool. And that's really something that I'd wish that would change, but, unfortunately, some people only see color and not your talent and you as a person. But don't let that discourage you. Don't let that get you to not want to cosplay, because, honestly, we can do it, and we can do it better. Hey, like, we can do the cosplay, and we can do it better. Okay? Don't even think that, bro. Like, don't even think that we not like that. So, yeah, as a black woman myself, a cosplayer, don't let it discourage you. You can't help that you are black. You can't help that you are this color that you are. Like, it's you. Do what you want to do. Don't let any racist or just disgusting people get you down. No. Okay? As for body type, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whatever you want, whoever you want. Doesn't matter if the character isn't that size that you are. Still, wear it. Own it. I'm gonna keep saying it. Own it. It doesn't matter if you're plus size, and if you wanna cosplay as a character that's not plus size. Who cares? Now, there's gonna be some idiots. I'm trying to keep it PG-13, but there's gonna be some idiots that are going to be like, oh, they're not this size, and they're gonna make a lot of fatphobic jokes and stuff like that, and it's not cool. Or even, if you are more on like the slimmer side, and people are gonna be rude regardless, or especially just people who have a stupid way of thinking and have a one-sided way of thinking like that. Like, don't let it get to you. Okay? You are beautiful. Your body's beautiful how it is. It's what you were born in. And it's beautiful. You can cosplay whatever character you want. Doesn't matter if they're the same size as you or not. Cosplay and, put dress whatever makes you comfortable. Whatever makes you comfortable and makes you feel like this is a good cosplay. I feel good in this. And if that's all that matters, that's all that matters to me. If you feel confident and good in what you are cosplaying as. And this goes for the men as well. It don't matter. Don't let anybody's comments about your body, how you look, your appearance, your skin color, none of that matters. Cause we do it better. We do it better. Anyway, yeah. Don't let that get to you. Love yourself as you are. Okay, last but not least, tip number 5. Go to cons. Go to a convention. Comic-Con, Momo-Con, Dragon-Con, whatever cons that you have in your area or state or country. Go. At least go to one. Go to one of them at least. Like it's literally like it's an experience. It is an experience. Some people have good experiences there. Some people have bad experiences there because it can be really crowded and like it can be a lot, honestly. Like, and especially if you're on like the social anxiety and like kind of don't like if you're like claustrophobic and you don't like being, it might not be the best thing for you. But if you're like a social butterfly, if you don't really mind being around a whole bunch of people and talking to a whole bunch of people, and like if you don't mind taking pictures with people, random people, I'd say do it. At least go to at least one. I went to MomoCon last year, and that was probably like one of the most funnest experiences I had. Before that, I went to AwaCon, and that was like the year before that. I was Shinobu. I was Shinobu from Demon Slayer for AwaCon, and then for MomoCon last year, I was my personal favorite, Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Such a good anime, y'all. Such a good anime. If you haven't watched it, start it, watch it, and do not skip the parts. Don't you do that. Don't you dare skip part 3 either. Don't skip any of them. Anyway, I was Jotaro Kujo. Here's some pictures of the cosplay, and I'd say I ate down. Now, that's an example of me. Like I got the cosplay on Amazon because I was like, man, I was in kind of like in a rush, time crunch. It was coming up. You know what? I'm gonna just get this and call it a day. But I already had the hair for it. I did all the makeup I had to do, and I'd say I did a pretty good damn job. I'm not gonna lie. I did a good job on the makeup for a beginner. Because I don't even know how to do makeup for y'all. I just be winging it. I really just be winging it and hoping that the results come out the way that I want. And hey, most of the time it do, so I don't complain. But I literally just winged it. I just did it like I practiced. I looked at one little YouTube video and just did his makeup, and it looked pretty damn good for a beginner kind of look for Jotaro Kujo. You know the JoJo's faces be strong as hell for no reason. So I tried to mimic that with the makeup that I had. But hey, it looked good. But yes, I cosplayed Jotaro Kujo, and it was a really good experience. Like I met a lot of voice actors. I met the voice actor of Gojo. That literally made my year. Like that made my whole year. Like I met the voice actor. Yeah, I still geek about that. And the Jujutsu Kaisen cast. I met the Living Tombstone. That's like one of my favorite artists. I met them, and I saw all the other voice actors. Oh, I met the voice actor of Erwin from Attack on Titan and Sebastian. I met him. I got autographs from him. Oh, and from when I went to AwaCon, I got the autograph from the voice actor of Naruto. So that was really exciting. So that's all the exciting stuff that you can do at a con, anime con, comic con, if you're like nerdy and stuff, and of course like taking all the pictures with everybody. I'll also show you some of that. I took a lot of pictures of me with other great cosplayers. A lot of people, especially when I went to MomoCon, asked to have pictures taken of me and with me, and I was like, oh, that makes you feel a little, cause like, oh wow, people want pictures of me, like, wow, like, and I kind of boosted my head a little bit because I said, hey, I did that, I guess. People want pictures of me, like, but yeah, literally, like, it is such a good experience. It's cool. Like I said, if you're claustrophobic and if you don't like certain musty smells, sometimes it can be musty. Some people do not. That's the talk about some of the cons. Like, people are like, but my experience wasn't like that. Everybody wore deodorant. Thank God. And it was a really fun and good experience. So go to a con at least once and see if you like it. And if you don't like it, you don't have to go again. But I'd say for the experience, definitely try that out for sure. Alright, it looks like that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this is helpful and insightful for you guys. As beginner cosplayers, it can be kind of hard to, find where to start and get like a good standing ground so you can feel comfortable in your cosplays and what you do. And as a beginner myself, that is still growing and learning myself, go for it. Own it. Own it. I'm going to keep saying it. Own it and have fun. Don't let negativity get to you. Be you. Be unapologetically you. Own it. Make sure you guys subscribe, comment. I would love to hear some positive comments about if this helped you at all. That would really make my day. And share this as well if you have any friends or cosplayers that are kind of stuck and like, here's this beginner cosplayer girl that's on the Kurumi shirt that's trying to say some things, and so I'm just here to be a help. And if you guys ever want to know like where I get some of my stuff from, like, I'm not a gatekeeper. I always thought gatekeeping was stupid. Like, we're gonna find it. Like, I know you got it on Amazon, Pookie. I know you got it on Shein. Like, don't. So yeah, I can either put it in the description or just comment, and I'll let y'all know like where I got certain things for my cosplays, and I'll let you know. Like, I'll be happy to do that. I just want to be a help. I just want to be here to help others, and it makes me happy to do so. But yeah, that's all, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time you're seeing this video. I will start posting more. I'm probably gonna post more videos soon. I'm gonna get my stream together, and I'm gonna soon post those on here as well. I can also post more tips. If this video is also really helpful, I can post more tips that I can think of off the dome that can help. So yeah, all right, thank you guys. Bye.